If you are making a trip to Zihuatanejo, I highly recommend spending a day in Playa Las Gatas, meaning the beach of cats. It's rumored that it was named after either the wild cats that roamed through the jungles around there or the nurse sharks that used to swim around the coral reef. But I will tell you, I did not see any sharks while I was there. So it's a great place to go snorkeling and a great place to just totally chill on the beach. So let me tell you a little bit about our day, and then I'll show you some of the highlights from our snorkeling, the restaurant that we went to, which I completely recommend. It was fabulous food, and just a little bit of the views from there because it is absolutely beautiful. It's a smaller beach, definitely different than Playa La Ropa, which is the biggest beach in the bay of Zihuatanejo. So Playa Las Gatas is quite a bit smaller than Playa La Ropa. Not as much sand, not as much place to walk, but for just chilling out at the beach and laying out and snorkeling, it's definitely a must-do in Zihua. There are two options for getting to Playa Las Gatas. There is a path from Playa La Ropa that connects to Playa Las Gatas. It is a bit of a hike from what I've researched. I did not particularly go that way, but it is a bit of a hike and may not be as enjoyable, but it is something that people do. I think it's much easier to just take a water taxi from the municipal pier, which is over on Playa Principal. The tickets for a water taxi are 80 pesos, which is approximately $4 US. That is for your trip there and back. So you just wanna make sure you hold on to your ticket. Don't lose your ticket or you won't be able to get back. So you definitely wanna hold on to that ticket so that you can get the boat to take you back. Those taxis do run pretty regularly. It seems like every 15 to 20 minutes, there's probably another boat coming around. So it's not hard to get a ride over there. The ride over to Las Gatas is approximately 10 minutes from the pier. What's so cool about Playa Las Gatas is that it's lined with restaurants, and you basically can camp out at any restaurant that you want. You just have to purchase your food and beverages from that particular location, but that means you get a free seat on the beach. They're very comfortable lounge chairs with umbrellas, so there's shade there. You can certainly bring your own chair, but I highly recommend just camping out at a restaurant and getting your food at those restaurants. The food is very well priced, very reasonable. To me, it's like a resort feel, but not a resort cost. So once we found our spot, it is the second restaurant from the very end. So you walk all the way to the end. From what I've heard, if you go to the restaurants closest to where the boats drop you off, those are gonna be more crowded. We went to near the end, and I've looked online, and Otilia's actually gets a very, very good review. Lots of people speak very highly of it. I didn't know that when we actually went, but it was a wonderful place to get food. I had their coconut shrimp, it was amazing. We got our seat, then we went over to the little shop where I could rent some snorkel gear, and I bought myself a pair of beach shoes. If you have beach shoes and snorkel gear, definitely bring it with you. But if not, it's super cheap to buy your shoes there and to rent snorkel gear. Then we hung out on the beach and literally just laid on the beach and chatted and snorkeled. It was such a laid back, fun day. I'm gonna show you my highlights. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for coming along with me today. Oh, one other thing I'll tell you is probably the better time to go to Las Gatas is if you go during the week on a weekday rather than the weekends. it seems to be more crowded on the weekends, and because it is a smaller beach and there's not as much place to spread out, it'll feel more crowded than, say, Playa La Ropa would feel, because Playa La Ropa is a lot bigger. Also, the ocean floor at Las Gatas is more rocky. There's not as much area that is sand. You really want to make sure you have beach shoes to protect your feet. And then also, you know, keep an eye out for those sea urchins, because there are some in there, and we saw somebody fall into a sea urchin, and it was not a pretty sight. I really felt bad for that man. So you just want to make sure that you're aware and you know what to look out for, but it truly was a wonderful day. We absolutely loved it. Thanks for following along, and let's head over to Las Gatas. Good morning. We are this morning hanging out at Playa Las Gatas. It's almost noon now. We got here about, I'd say 10:45 a.m. or so. We had to get tickets to ride the boat. It's 80 pesos per person round trip. Just make sure you hold on to your tickets, because as my dad says, tickets are very important here. It's approximately $4 per person to get the boat. It's only about a 8 to 10 minute little boat ride, if that, to get over here. I rented a nice little snorkeling set for 50 pesos, so about $2.50 US, and it's a nice little set, so a good way to get what you need. And then they have a little place to get some like beach shoes, so that there's a lot of coral and rocks in this beach. It's sand for about the first little bit, you know, 10, 12 feet in, but then it kind of gets a little rocky. So I got some little shoes that are super cute. I normally wear a size 7, but I got a size 6, and they're perfect. And then, no, gracias. And then we picked out some chairs. We got here early enough that it wasn't super crowded, and it's a Monday morning, so there's just wasn't a lot going on this morning when we got here about 10:45. So we got a nice little spot. I love, like, the beach is really pretty here. The water is clearer than it is in some of the other beaches, and we have some really great comfy lounge chairs at a restaurant. So the great thing is you got a place to get your food, and you got a great place to sit, and has umbrellas, so we're not in the sun. It's pretty perfect, actually. So I could stay here all day. We're getting ready to go snorkeling. Woohoo! Got our gear. Our food has arrived. I got coconut shrimp. He said it's the best. So I got that. It comes with veggies and rice. Look at that. And we got some guac. What'd you get?
I got fajita, chicken fajita.
Oh, chicken fajitas. Nice. Got the tortillas.
Tortillas are very hot.
And
Get them while they're hot.
yeah, looking great. Some good beach
Get
food.
them while they're hot.
Good beach vibes. All right, my first try of these coconut shrimp. Like coconut and...
They look a little overcooked. No?
They're good. You want one? Seriously, you want to try? You don't want to try?
You need to enjoy those.
No, but you should have one. They're really good. This is hilarious. This is behind the restaurant and where the bathrooms are. I kept hearing all of these roosters. They're like just having a big old conversation back here. It's like there's a whole farm of them. I can't see them, but I can hear them. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's hilarious. We decided to take a little walk. It's about 2 o'clock. We've been here for, I don't know, a little over 3 hours. It's been so pleasant. It's been a really great day. And it's a little overcast now, so it's not feeling like too hot. But the sun was fine because we were under the umbrellas anyway. But it's been really, really awesome. My meal was great. I think I got one of the most expensive things on the menu. It was like 280 pesos for the coconut shrimp, but it was worth it. It was very good. Check out this view though. It's a great view of the beach.
Uh-huh.
There's the restaurant where we've been hanging out. Let's see if I can get my finger in there. That's our seat right there. Oh, look at the pelicans. This is Playa Las Gatas, Playa Las Gatas. And then we go over here. And this is Playa La Ropa. And then we go over here. And in there is it called Playa Mariana? And then over here is Playa Principal. I'm saying it like it's Italian. Oh, too many languages. Yeah, Playa Principal is right here. Your ticket or you can't get back.
right on the money. I said this is about an 8 to 10 minute boat ride. We're at 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Minutes and 19 seconds. We are leaving the pier, heading back to get cleaned off and stuff, but we had a really awesome beach day. About a 10-minute boat ride to get back. It was a little slow. I feel like the way there felt a little bit faster, but approximately 8 to 10 minutes both ways. But we had a really great time. It was super fun day. All right, I got a shower, got cleaned up, got my outfit on today. It's the same black skirt and top that I've worn a ton, but my little vest makes it look like a different outfit. Look at that, hooray. We're eating snacks, and we finished our popcorn, so I decided to go for the grasshoppers that we got, but all the legs fell off.
Of
the grasshoppers.
Oh, he's been being
poor little guy has no legs, and he's been fried. It's crispy. Oh. There he is.
Right.
Ugh. I look at it and I think, I just don't know if I can do it. But it's like a delicacy. I did it once. I think I can do it again. I remember it tasted good. Like it was crunchy and had a flavor to it. Just, you know, eating a bug. I'm gonna do it though, again. They flavor them very nicely. So it really does feel like a chip or a, I don't know, Cheeto or something. So you're not, it's, you know, they're flavored. So just, when you feel a leg or something, you just kind of have to forget about that part. There we go.